Guys, today I am going to share with you presentation skills. As someone has rightly said, great speakers are not born, they are trained. If we look at the definition of presentation, then we see that presentation is a skill that is learned gradually by having the experience and training. It means that something that you want to present before other person, before audience, in order to get their mind attention. Nowadays we can see that presentation skills are very important if you want to enhance your knowledge and if you want to promote your business. If we look at the purpose of presentation, then we can see that presentation is given in order to inform about something, in order to persuade the audience. When we use the word pursuit, it means that you are going to persuade your audience, you are going to motivate your audience about your product. This type of a presentation is used mostly in business, mostly by the brands to promote their brand items. And the last purpose of the presentation is to educate. It means to present your ideas before the other to educate them about that idea. Presentation planning, this one is the very initial step of presenting a good presentation. The first important thing is that you should be clear about your purpose. As we know that presentation is given for some specific purpose, if you will have the clear idea about the purpose, then it means it will be very much easy for you to present it before your audience in the best way. But if you are not clear about your purpose, then it means you are unable to convey the idea through your presentation before your audience. The second most important thing is that you should know about your audience. You can see that approach to audience, it means that you must keep it in mind that whatever the size of the audience, either you are giving your presentation to a group, to a specific class, to you can say a number of people, it is very much important for the presenter to know about the size of the audience. Then the second thing is that demographics. Whatever the topic of your presentation, you must get the data, you must get the latest information regarding that idea, so that whenever the question should be arise from your audience side, you would be able to give them the demographic presentation. Then the other important thing is motivation. To motivate your audience, you must have the strong ideas, you must have the strong points that would play an important role to motivate your audience to listen. If the presentation should be dull, it should be, you can say, without the interesting information, you will fail to motivate your audience. The last point, that is IQ level. It means that you must arrange your ideas according to the IQ level of your audience. If it will be above the level of the audience, or if it will be the below IQ level of the audience, then it means you will face the problem, you will face the failure at the end of your presentation. So you must be careful while arranging your ideas. The second important thing is plan space. It means that the environment where you are going to you can say that where you are going to present your ideas. So it means that the number of audience, either it is a small group of people or a large group of people. Then the seating arrangement, either the seats are proper, the environment is good, The room temperature is according to the number of the audience. And the last one is audio visual aid. As we can see that in the present scenario, technology has great importance. If you will present your audience if you will present towards your audience the ideas that are not colorful, or you can say that are without any audio or video support, then it means that you can not convey the idea properly. Then what is the day and the time? It is also important. Either you are going to present your presentation at the any time of the day, or it is the morning time or the evening time, because the time matters a lot. If it will be the beginning of the time, then it means your audience is fresh and they will be able to capture your ideas clearly. And if it will be the last time of the day, it means the evening, then you can see that the audience is exhausted and they will not give the proper attention towards your presentations. So you must keep it in mind at which time of the day you are going to present your presentation. Then organization of the ideas mean you have to plan what is the roadmap that you will follow to share your ideas. If you will give the presentation without any planning, then it means that it will be collapsed. So first of all, you should check the main point. What are the main point of your presentation? Mean to say the topic that you have selected, you should narrow down that topic. It means that you should check the main point. Then you should prepare the outline. If you will prepare the outline, then it means that it will be easy for you to move step by step. If you will not make the outline, then it means that whatever the things, whatever the ideas come into your mind in the shuffling form, they will be shared with the audience and it will be difficult for the audience to understand those ideas. The third one is evidence. Evidence means never ever share anything with your audience about which you are not sure. Always share those things with your audience about which you are sure and about which you know that there is the latest information. So this one is also important. Then organization pattern. So you can see that organization pattern means you should think about your topic. Either it is a topical, mean to say a simple topic on which you have to give the presentation. You know that if you have a simple topic, it is very easy to present your ideas on it. You can take the example of the learning disabilities. If you select this topic, you have to define what are the learning disabilities. Then it means that this one is very easy for you to get the definition of the learning disabilities, the types of the learning disabilities, etc. And the second thing is chronological. It means chronological means that you have to arrange your presentation according to dates. It doesn't mean that in the beginning you are talking about 2020 and in the mid you are talking about 1897 and at the end you are talking about 1997. It means that you have to arrange your presentation material chronologically. Then cause and effect. If you are going to present such kind of a topic that is based upon the cause of and effect, you should be very careful. You should keep it in mind the main points. Here you can take the example of the overpopulation. What are the causes of the overpopulation and how is it going to affect on the life of the people, and how it is going to slow down the process of you can say the development of a country. Then problem and solution. Here you have again to think about what is the problem. If you are going to take the major problem in your country, then you should also give the solution of that problem at the end of your presentation. Global warming. If you are going to take this topic as a problem, then you should also give the solution. What is the solution of that problem? Then in presentation, planning, we have to keep it in mind all those points that I discussed already. But in presentation style, it means your physical appearance, it means your how you are going to present yourself. As we can see that if the words matters a lot, if the words have the impact on the mind of the listener, then your personality also matters a lot. If you are not energetic, if you are not in a proper dressing, if you are not using your you can say gesture, then it means the half negativity is you are going to create. So first of all, you should check your you should check the vocal techniques. In vocal techniques mean loudness, pause and pitch. If you will present your presentation in the same style, it means that there are no pauses, no rise and fall of voice, no loudness. You are smoothly giving your presentation, then it means that your audience is going to be passive. In order to make your audience energetic, in order to make your audience to take interest whatever you are going to deliver, it is very very much necessary that you have the change in the volume, you have the pauses in your presentation, you have the rise and fall in your voice. Then you must use your body language. Body language means that you must use your gestures, you must have your facial expression, you must have the use of your hands, you must use all those things that can catch the attention of your audience. Then verbal fillers, they are too much common nowadays. We can see that not only in texting but also in verbal talk. You can say that in verbal talk we also use this verbal fillers. They are also known as language fillers. Yup, yeah. These are very much important, not only in presentation skills, but also when you have an interview, when you are talking with someone. Language fillers have a great influence on the listener. Use of space, it also means that you should use the space that is given to you. Mean to say, there is no need to present your presentation in a same style. You should bring the variation in your speaking. Thank you so much. Hope so that you will get the main points. There are a lot of points that are including in presentation skill, but I have shared only the few ones that are very much necessary, or you can say that can play a vital role when you are going to present a presentation. Thanks. Jazakallah.